Now to John Hammond, someone who always has his head in the clouds. Don't worry, it'll make sense when you see it.
No matter where in the world you are, there are always clouds in the sky somewhere. They're part of our skyscape. We know what they do and what to expect from them when we see them. But what of the clouds that don't make us shiver as they trundle across the sun or bring rain? They're there all right, high in the atmosphere, and over the years scientists have started to realise they're really quite important to our climate. As aircraft plough through the upper atmosphere above 26,000 feet, they often leave bright white trails behind them. These long white tails, called contrails, are caused by the water and soot from the aircraft's jet engines. As the hot water and dirt comes out of the engine, it hits the air that it's about minus 40 degrees. It's an explosive reaction. Earlier this year, Adam Minot reported from Siberia, where it was minus 50. This is what hot water does at that temperature. And it's very similar to what happens in a contrail, in fact. The water and dirt is shot into fantastically cold air. The water, as it freezes, congregates around the microscopic bits of dirt, forming ice crystals. The bits of dirt are called condensation nuclei because they make the centre of the crystal. Now here's Adam throwing out water again, and you can see there are tiny bits in it. That's the dirt and dust in the air. As the water mixes with the air, it connects with the particles and makes ice crystals. And it's these ice crystals that we see across the sky as the trail. Now, contrails are relatively new. We only started seeing them regularly during the Second World War. As scientists spent more time looking at them, they noticed that there's more to the story than simply pretty lines in the sky. Natural cirrus cloud sits at about 26,000 feet and reflects some of the sun's rays away back into space, having a cooling effect on the Earth beneath. When a condensation trail disperses, it turns into a form of cirrus called contrail cirrus. More reflective than natural cirrus, it can spread over an area as big as 60,000 miles. Now, more and more scientists have suggested that this contrail cirrus is affecting the temperature of the planet. After the 9/11 attacks in New York in 2001, they were given an opportunity to check this theory. Aircraft across the United States were grounded for 3 whole days, so that's no contrails for 3 days. After all the data was analysed, there was an increase in temperature. A very slight increase, but an increase all the same. Now that suggests that contrails cool the planet. So, next time you see those picturesque lines in the sky, you know there's more going on than meets the eye.